to warm up with some tongue twisters?
Yeah.
She sells fuck.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
It wasn't intentional. She
Peter
sells
Piper pipes her pickle.
Peter Piper picks her Perry peppers and Pete's.
Peter Piper, Perry the platypus, pickled pepper.
I don't think that's it. I don't think that is correct. Peepo Porpoise. Hi, how's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
You know what?
How's it going?
It's interesting. 10 seconds.
What are you doing, huh?
He's
Drafting.
gambling.
Oh my fucking god. Gambling on what?
DraftKings.
What's that?
It's a
It's
betting
just like-
website.
Yeah.
For what?
You pick
Like
player,
fantasy.
You bet on people hitting fantasy points.
Is it like
It's literally
football?
That
Yeah,
one
It's
was
a bunch of
football.
different stuff. It's like
Yeah.
fantasy
It's like every
football.
major
real
sport.
sports.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like power scaling for non-anime people.
Yeah.
It's power scaling.
That's just what gambling is.
I don't think that's the case.
I'm gonna go to the Hard Rock and power scale for a couple hours.
This guy doesn't watch anime. He doesn't know what power scaling means.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually don't.
I'm Super Saiyan 9000, alright?
What the fuck does power scaling mean?
Like
Power scaling
rapidly,
is when
like
you-
rapidly leveling yourself up.
Oh, it's when you compare two people from different universes and be like, oh, this guy's stronger than this guy. This guy's stronger than this guy.
I think that's just called being special.
Being a fucking virgin, am I right?
I wouldn't know
Share so
anything about
fucking
it,
well.
actually.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Yeah.
The guy who just informed us about it would know nothing about it?
I don't.
I know. I noticed that.
Interesting.
Sorry,
So what more can you tell us about this?
That's about it.
So guys, who wins, Batman or Iron Man?
Well, if you gave Batman enough prep time, and Batman's the smartest person, Superman in the world.
Iron Man?
Yeah, they're both rich guys, but Batman's smart.
Yeah, Iron Man.
I'm not getting- I'm not-
Iron Man would
Are you saying Iron Man's not smart?
He
I think
built this
Iron
with
Man
a
would
box of
lose.
scraps!
Iron Man would lose? You saw the Batmobile's been kicking since like the 1940s. What has Iron Man been doing? He's been
He's been having
Yeah, exactly.
sex, dude.
yeah, he's been having too much sex. Batman is chaste. That's why he's the best.
He does say
chaste.
Iron Man does call himself a playboy, so
Batman is one of the biggest playboys. What do you mean?
Yeah,
this dude
but he-
fucks
billionaire,
everybody.
In like
Philanthropist.
the like early Batman,
I think it
he's
just comes
chaste.
with the title of billionaire with a B. Is
No,
just
I'm
being a hoe.
pretty sure like every female
being a
villain in his rogues gallery he has had sex with at least once.
In his
Well, I
rogues
mean,
gallery.
It
What the-
depends on like you shouting parallel universe slays. Like
Yep.
You guys are telling me you wouldn't with Poison Ivy? I'm okay with getting a little
No,
scratch down there, alright?
I don't think you get scratched. I think you die. I think it's just you would die.
I wouldn't mind getting a rash down there.
No, you would.
You know what I'm saying? Hey!
I wouldn't mind getting a little rash up here if you know what I mean. Called flatlining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called zero brain activity.
So, welcome to Sauced Up.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Speaking of tossed up in drinks, did we see that
Why?
Panera's getting sued for a second time based on their drink, their charged lemonade?
What are
Wow.
they getting sued about?
Because well,
A second person has died to the charged lemonades
Whoa.
at Panera.
Not the first. The first
wait,
wasn't
wait.
the
the
issue.
second there's
Someone
this,
died
there's
from
two
that?
wrongful death lawsuits going because the drinks have like
390 milligrams of caffeine.
Good.
plus guarma.
Guadamine,
Some
Guadalajara.
shit.
Gordon. Hey, hold on. I
Guada-
can read it on what I've
Guatemala.
got. Oh, it actually doesn't have it. Wow. Red Bull doesn't
But,
have Guadalajara.
Yeah, it's just
So-
it's just
I will clarify. The first death was a girl who just had it, like, not knowing that it was, like, 390s. She only had one.
that's the second. I thought the
No,
first one was a guy.
The first one was a girl. The second one is a guy who had 3 of these back to back to back.
Yeah.
And
That
had a
sounds
heart
like the
attack
problem
because he
there.
drank almost 1,000 grams of fucking caffeine.
I don't think you should serve 390 milligrams of caffeine.
I don't
in
think
the
you
first
should
place.
either. I
Yeah.
think that's just bad. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
200
pretty
should
sure
be like a top.
The safe amount before it starts getting too much is like 400 for the day.
I'm glad we're
Yeah.
on this conversation because I think this tips me to about like 220 if I drink this whole thing. Because I had a really big cup of coffee this morning, so I think I could probably match him.
This is my second cup of coffee.
So this was and
we
like
spike
this
it?
guy that also drank 3 of these
Don't.
in a row.
That's cinnamon.
Uh,
Wouldn't be good.
also happened to be diabetic, and it's like a sugary sweet lemonade.
I feel like he
Yeah.
was just trying to sue him. He's like, all right, I'm gonna take an L, I'm gonna die, and then my family will sue you guys.
Yeah, to get
And then
some
you'll make
bread.
this
It's a great scam.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
It's like,
But...
I'm gonna die, and you guys can get the life insurance.
It's a master plan, honestly.
took out-
except for the fact that it's a
Is it
warning
really a
on
scam?
the cups now.
Well, now
So-
now there is.
No, that was before he started drinking them. There's already been a warning added to the cups since
Oh,
then.
maybe.
I think
don't
I
know.
think
The
even if
first
there's a
death was, like-
warning,
The first death was like a month and a half ago.
Even if there's a warning, you should
so
probably
still
shouldn't serve
recent.
someone 3 of them. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's like a bartender over serving someone.
But I think it was
Well,
at
I
like a
mean-
drive-through.
yeah, I mean, you can just assume that it's going for other people. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's
If
not.
it's-
Like
I shouldn't
the
be responsible
minimum
for
wage
someone being
worker
stupid.
Well,
to-
if it's through a drive-through, that's different. But if he's sitting like inside ordering because it's Panera, a lot of
Another
people do
one.
that. Another.
Another
I'll take
one,
another one.
bartender.
Hey, bring me
Hit
another!
me again. I don't feel my heart in my eyes yet.
Yeah, it's like a guy asking for his like 10th shot. It's like, all right, bud, I think you're good.
Well, hold
Well,
on.
yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes that
Sometimes
dead one's
They
good.
look
It's
real
fine.
sober. They look really sober.
another
so-
Yeah, like I didn't hear them slur their words once.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone after 10 shots looks sober at all.
You know, like
Uh-huh. Me,
Chase,
I'm the
personally,
champ.
as a bartender, my cutoff for people is probably like 25 shots.
25 shots.
Yeah.
Wow,
and that's
dude.
That's
You're-
if they have a.
You're a
they don't have
lame ass
DD.
bartender. Fucking,
No, if they
I'm
have a
over here
DD,
at 40, baby.
That's
Yeah,
that's 20.
if they got a DD, it's 40. Like
That's
obviously,
like
yeah.
That's like 25 shots of Rumple. We need higher proof shots. bro.
Yeah.
We need some rumple.
Hey, give me
We
a
meant to
whole
go-
bottle, baby.
mean,
I'll buy the
yeah.
bottle.
We
I
forget-
can't afford the.
I just wanted to go. I need to buy vodka. How am I supposed to drink my holiday drinks with gin?
I need to make
you
some
don't.
coquito. Have you had that before?
Oh,
Yes.
I know.
One of my coworkers is
Ruby
making
makes it all the
some.
time.
Oh, they're very good.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. I don't know how to make it though.
It's not.
It's like
not that
dairy
hard.
and rum, right?
It's basically. It's like
Yeah.
It's like a alcohol. It's basically like an alcoholic smoothie.
Yeah.
Like-
It kind of tastes like eggnoggy almost,
Yes.
but a little bit less thick.
I actually have a recipe.
Mmm.
Yeah, my coworker
And
is
still
making
Ruben.
some,
Ruben's
so I'm gonna
really
make her
fucking
give me a bottle.
I got my dad's recipe, dude. Me Padres.
I think Ruben. I think if if Ruben was a savant, his like savant would be bartender.
I mean, it's true. Ruben's a great bartender.
yeah, he's really fucking good, and that's he's. I don't want to say that's all he talks about because he's a very wide, varied person. But whatever he talks about,
He's a very
it's like
wide
clearly,
man.
yeah, he's just like not like overweight or anything. He's just
just
wide.
wide.
Like he's like flat Stanley wide. Like you're just shocked.
He's 2D.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so wide. He's 2D. His organs have a radii of like 1 millimeter.
No, it's like Ruben. Whenever he made us like the Christmas drink for the one Christmas party we went to, that thing, delicious. Forgot what it was, but it was.
Oh, I mean,
delicious.
he just knows what the fuck he's doing, especially with rum.
He has that
Like,
secret ingredient.
I'll take
Love.
Ruben's secret ingredient.
yeah, if
anytime.
it tastes that good, man, like I don't know what he's
I mean,
eating.
fuck it, dude. I'm down.
Yeah, he has got a great diet for a secret ingredient to taste that
You know,
good.
one drink I've never had so far is like alcoholic eggnog. I still haven't had any.
Pour some
It's
bourbon,
a
dog. Just pour some
Yeah.
bourbon and eggnog. Get a really
bourbon
thick
and
one.
eggnog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's better ways to do it, I'm sure, but like you can just straight up pour bourbon into eggnog.
yeah.
I guess.
I'm not a huge fan of eggnog just because I'm not a huge fan of bourbon in the first place.
We have
What is like eggnog?
I'm not a fan of
Eggnog is
eggnog. 'Cause
like-
I'm not a fan
it's-
of the alcohol.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I just told a recipe and I zoned out while they were talking.
I
to
only
me.
know eggnog from liquor. It's
No, my beverage manager was like, I don't want y'all to have to make eggnog behind the bar because that'll be a lot of work. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, how do you make eggnog? And she goes, well, egg white. And then my eyes glazed over. It was only like
Yep.
4 ingredients. And I just immediately lost
Oh
attention.
my god.
It's like anything with egg whites is too much effort. It's
That's not true. I disagree. I actually push people at the bar. Not push egg whites. Like, hey man, you want some
Push
white
them
in your
over.
drink, bro?
protein.
You gotta
need protein.
you got
fucking-
rum and coke. You want
Sure.
some egg whites in that?
Honestly, I was thinking about that this morning. Actually, I was like, do I get the protein? Like, should I be slurping down all of the foam on my egg white drinks? Because I make sours constantly, and I'm like, should I slurp down the foam for that extra couple proteins? Like, is
Extra
that?
little grams of protein.
That's what I'm saying. To
Hey.
bulk up.
Bulk up drinking foam. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm sorry. I love the idea of like Cody's like, yo, I'm trying to get big this year, and then it's just him just drinking like fuck tons of cocktails. Just man, going out is hard fucking work, dude.
I have not vomited off of a sour yet, but doing that would 100% do it. And I'm just curious as to what that vomit experience would be like. Like, would it
Well, you
also be
know-
foamy?
There's one way to find out.
Yeah.
So Cody, what does it take to make this happen?
We should definitely
all of
film
us
it
to do it together.
together.
Oh.
Oh, that would be an episode. Right
That
there.
would be an
that'd a good
episode.
We watch some
Who
shitty
vomits
movies.
first from drinking this?
Ooh.
Yeah, when are we gonna watch the shitty movie?
Yeah, take a drink each time we cringe.
Oh
Oh.
God.
Dude, I would love to do it.
That'd be fun.
Do we choose or do we let people choose for us?
Face his
Friends
mom.
and family.
Yeah.
Face
Well,
call your mom right now.
Idiot. I'm
God.
sorry, you don't have those.
I don't.
Loser.
I just woke up one day and I was on the street. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's when you gain consciousness. You're just
Gain consciousness.
you're like in
I think it's called having a
British
concussion.
street urchin.
So that's what the
Victorian
dent
child.
in my head is.
I gained consciousness when I was asking for soup. Please, sir. Oh fuck! Holy shit!
Dude, I'm asking for something. What's going on?
Oh my! I gotta get out of here and get a 9 to 5 right now.
I
Get
couldn't
me in
find
the
one, so I
mines.
took a 7 to 2 instead.
7 to 2. That's some weak ass shit. I want 7 to 7.
7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
I used to
Ooh.
do 7 to 4s.
PM to
That
4
was
a.m.
my old shift.
Good for you.
Honestly, it sort of thought.
You can go. You can stay out till 4 in the
My
morning.
friend does 9
No,
to
no, no,
6s.
7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Oh, that's
is
that's
that-
not bad.
Yeah.
It was a good shift. It's
works
just
in-
like
or
it felt so early.
8 to 6.
What does he do?
Because
What
I
are you?
was
What are
there
you?
so late.
What are you doing that you're working at? Like bartending, I get, but what is?
Security.
Oh.
At,
I don't
at, like, a
think-
warehouse.
I'm not
Security-
gonna lie. I don't think.
Like
I don't
a-
think Andres could stop me from doing anything.
Oh, it's not me. It's
Oh.
it's a friend.
He's got a real mean mug. You haven't seen it. Like he can
Hey,
give a real stinky face,
stop that.
and then
It's just.
Stop it.
Don't. Hey.
no, it's like this.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude, that's not cool, dude. It's not cool.
Hey.
I need you to
This
cut it out.
is enough.
all right?
If I see someone going, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Don't also be me. If I was like a
mean,
I do
if I
all
was
my
like a
pointing with
security
my
guard,
gun.
if I just saw someone doing something stupid, if I was like security, I'd just be like, bro. I'm like,
come on.
I
Cut
mean,
it
I'm,
out. Like,
hey, if I'm security, I'm not there to
out, all right?
stop them.
No.
I'm here to be like, hey, they're doing something.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Call the real police. Like, I can't do anything.
Unless you're like fucking what's the mercenary company? Black.
BlackRock.
Yeah, unless you're working for security for BlackRock, you can't do shit. A BlackRock security guard is someone walks
Guys, I
into
need-
like
I
a
need the-
7
I
mile
need the
radius and they
Pinkertons out
gun
here
him down
quick.
from a sniper tower.
need the Pinkertons out here right now.
What are the Pinkertons?
Pe-
Is that from
It's-
fucking Red Dead?
Well, they're real people.
No.
Peaky Blinders?
They were.
It's a video game.
I think they were like one of the first commercialized mercenary groups.
Oh yeah, they actually weren't. Are they called
They
Oh,
went
like
corporate.
bounty hunters,
They
essentially.
went
Bounty
fucking
hunters.
corporate, dude.
Yo,
I mean, you got like,
send Dog out, all right? I need
I did-
Dog the bounty hunter to be my security guard.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is such a shitty person. Like, he is such a piece of shit.
And that's
you guys
why he
remember
would be the best security guard in the world.
You guys remember the Gabby Petito stuff?
The who?
No.
No.
It was basically this like influencer who was like doing van life with her boyfriend at the time, where her boyfriend went sicko mode, and this is disrespectful. Her boyfriend was a psychopath. Let me be a real human being
Sicko
about
mode.
this.
Let me not
Wow.
sugarcoat this.
Yeah. So her boyfriend was a psychopath, and like there was clear like domestic violence. Like so, basically, they had an encounter with a police officer, like somewhere in like I don't remember where it was, so I won't say it, but it's like Utah or somewhere in bumfuck nowhere. And the police were called, and the boyfriend was like, "Oh no, it's no big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Like, don't worry about it." And the cop was like, "Okay." Well, right after that,
America's finest people.
right after that, she was murdered. And then he fled to Florida. His parents defended him by saying, like, "Oh, he's not here. What are you talking about? Like, he never. Who?
They
Wait,
harbored,
this is
they harbored
actually
a fugitive.
this is in Orlando. I remember this because like
Yeah.
fact,
So,
the parents came to my bar one night.
Oh, it's the
I heard
it's
about
the
your daughter, man. I heard about
oh, it's
your,
the couple that
Tough
went
break.
camping and then like pushed her off a mountain, right? Something like that.
There's no. I don't know if they found the body or anything. That's kind of where I stopped following.
Oh, she just went missing when they went camping.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I
He was the
remember.
only
Yeah, that
person.
was a big story here. Yeah.
Yes. So Dog the Bounty Hunter heard
white.
about it, and he was like, "I'm gonna find it." And pretty much everybody, like even his like family members, were like, "He is a piece of shit. He is doing this solely because he is a wash up and hasn't seen like the light of Hollywood for years and years and years. So he's doing this just for money. He doesn't give a shit, and he's like interrogating people that the police have already interrogated, like just doing a shitty job and just like causing a big stir." Nothing actually happened out of it. I don't think anything like escalated or it just like
Does Dog the Bounty Hunter bark at people?
yeah.
Does he actually?
He gets on the trail. Like when he gets on the trail,
Think
he
about
goes,
how intimidating that would be. Dog the bounty hunter walks up to you. "Woo, woo, 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 woo."
"Whoa, well, I'm sorry. You can take my car. You can repossess my car. I'm sorry, man.
I'd probably be
Is
a
he
little
doing
turned
repo
on.
stuff?
I don't know. What the fuck is bounty hunting? Bounty hunting in this day and age is repossessions. Like that's
What
it.
even is
Human
bounty
repossession.
This guy stole my organ.
You know what? I think
That's a
the
movie,
one
actually.
thing I
It's
know
called
of bounty
Repo Man.
hunting. The only thing
Damn.
I remember of bounty hunting is the one video where the guy is getting caught by a bounty hunter and he's just going, "Pineapple's my safe word."
Oh yeah.
I actually don't know. So what do you get paid? Like what's the go? I don't have
It's
that
like
It's
a-
literally so
research.
the whole thing is like it's like people who have warrants out for their arrest, you get a consolation if you catch them.
How much?
Well,
Is it
no,
really worth
not
it?
normal people, but contracted people.
Yeah.
You
There was
can't.
like BlackRock.
There was a
Yeah.
BlackRock.
There was fuck. What is Hank Hill from? King of the
Texas.
Hill. No,
Oh, sorry.
King of the Hill. There was a King of the Hill bit where Dale joins like bounty hunting and like he basically just like walk it. Like the certification courses. Like the joke was that the certification course is like a 6-hour fucking course to be a bounty hunter. Like you could do anything. You could be a fucking Walmart cashier and then go, you know what? I'm a bounty hunter now. Like the requirements are so low. I don't know if they've raised them since like
Probably not.
2003. But that's probably when Dog the Bounty Hunter got his fucking certification. Yeah, like,
Back when he got it, it's probably like a 2-hour course, and
yeah,
like
they upped it to 6-hour over the years.
And one psyche val.
No,
not
not
even a psyche val. It's like
No.
would you kill someone with your bare hands? That's the question. And if you
And
go
it
yes, you
was-
get a pass.
yeah, and it was like an elementary level like karate class that they had to take. As well.
You must be a white belt.
You have to be no. It's a white belt with the little black stripe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
The first belt they give you.
No, second belt.
Yeah.
You have to get
Congrats.
past first belt.
You showed up to the second class and paid your tuition. You're ready.
You're ready.
All you have to do is show up, try hard, and give me a nice paycheck of like $200 per class.
Dude, that's what. Oh, okay. So, do you remember the other day how we were talking about why there's so many like karate,
martial arts.
Yeah, in like super small towns?
Because nobody knows.
What's up with that?
I mean, nobody can like go. I don't think there's many people who are like professionals in that field in these towns of 200 people. So obviously, if there's one martial arts class, everybody's kids are gonna go to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird
I
because
think
they're
it's
like in
mostly
super. We're like,
because I think it's mostly because you don't need a storefront. Like you don't need a whole lot of stuff. You just need open space,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
and so it's very cheap to set up.
that's so sad.
And
I
then
feel like
like
you could
parents,
just say you're a sensei.
You put like
It's-
2 floor mirrors on the ground. It's like an all
Yeah.
concrete room.
Yeah.
it's,
I mean-
it's pretty much a
Buying yours?
daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
It
daycare.
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going on a date where you're taking your taekwondo class. We'll be back in an hour and a half. If we're not there,
We'll drop them off at
we'll be back eventually.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll
I
be
mean,
back sometime.
it's just a daycare that tuckers them out like a motherfucker. That's like the
God,
whole
yeah,
point.
that's true. I mean, it worked
It's
out. Like, I don't think it's a
You
bad.
guys go on the date. I'm gonna teach your kids how to fight.
So anyway, kids, here's a Glock, 9mm rounds, hollow
I-
point. Can you say that?
When I
with
did
me?
martial arts, I loved it, but also I hated it because my sensei would constantly make me spar my sister, who is older than me and was double my size at the time. So I would always
Just
lose.
fucking push you over.
I would literally like get kicked, go flying, and then I'm just like, fucking get up, keep going, and just get kicked, go flying, and it was just like this
All
constant
right,
game
Reese,
of
go
just
fight your
like
sister.
She's fucking taking.
it literally
roids.
what it was. He would be like, Jordan, Reese, you guys are sparring, and I'm just like, I want to win. I don't want to lose.
You should have brought in weapons, Reese.
A boy lost to a girl.
Yes.
I guess.
Wow.
I guess the liberals are right that men aren't strong.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got to go back to this country's roots. Our founding fathers.
Hey, look, all I'll say,
Fathers.
me losing to my sister made me win every tournament. So, dub, he did a good job.
Yeah,
Well, I did-
You're like Goku. Each time you get beaten down, you just get stronger.
Oh, Goku never loses.
Exactly.
No.
I was,
Goku
oh my
never
god,
loses.
I'm Goku.
He lost like a lot of fights. Goku lost like half of his fights. And then
I
he's
don't-
like,
I'm
"Wait,
Goku
take
and
two."
my sister is Beerus.
I did like mixed martial arts for like 2 months when I was like 11, whatever. I don't know how old it was, but it was at a time when I lost interest in almost every sport I did, but my parents were trying to encourage me to do any sport that I gained interest in.
Yeah.
And so like when I lost interest in it, the sensei sat me down and like for 20 minutes was asking me questions about why I wanted to leave. I'm like, bro, I'm 11. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, but you pay $200 a month, so like,
like just like
We
conceptualize
gotta
that
make
to me.
it work.
It wasn't even my parents that like they're like, if you want to leave, that's fine. And then but this guy really did not
he
want me to
really
leave.
wanted
I'm
his paycheck, dude.
like, yeah, I guess so. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
I think-
valid.
I
I mean,
don't- I
that's a
don't
good
wanna-
way to
I-
try to keep it.
I don't want to make it seem like every single person who teaches martial arts is out for the
They're
paycheck.
not.
I've had some good people who I know who teach martial arts, and
Hey,
you know
hey,
they
but
do it for
going-
the love of the actual like.
going through
fight,
that
the
little
love of the fight.
20-minute conversation prepared me for being able to cancel any contract. If a gym says, "Oh, you want to cancel? You got to come in person."
Yep.
I will be there and I will fucking talk them down until they cancel my
Yeah, you
membership.
see
I
your
will-
fucking gym.
I
Dude,
do
oh
the
my
opposite because I
fucking
never got
God.
that talk.
I had the worst fucking gym experience trying to cancel it because I had a gym membership in Tampa, and then I moved away to like I think it was I moved up to Pensacola before we moved here, and I was like I gotta cancel this because like I don't go to this gym anymore. Like they have gyms all over, but I'm like I'm not gonna fucking go to this gym. It's a waste of money. So I call over the phone and like, oh, you gotta come in. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went into the local one in Pensacola, and they're like, oh no, you have to call in to the one in Tampa, and they can cancel that for you. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. I just want to fucking cancel it. It's $60 a month. So
Jesus.
I call in. I'm like, hey, I don't live in Tampa anymore.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we have places all over the country. You can just go in and do that. And I'm like, okay, I did that. Cool. And then I like looked on the site. I'm like, you have to go in. Like everybody, I was like looking up on the website or on the internet, and like people were like, fuck this place. You got to go into the actual place that you made the.
Planet Fitness is shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God. I hate
Yeah,
For
that.
the
the reasons they're
easiest-
such a shitty company.
Just hit them with the if you don't cancel, I will charge my card back.
Dude, I honestly,
I already-
don't do it.
Didn't. I already cancel my payments.
Legally, I
the-
think I've talked to someone at a bank, and it's like they can only do that for fraudulent, like proof of fraudulent payments, and because you signed a contract, like it's not actually fraudulent. Depending
Yeah,
on
but
what.
then you can say that they are breaching contract by not letting you cancel.
No, 'cause
I
it's in the
also
contract.
recently.
So-
It's in the contract that
so-
you have to go physically in person.
so I
like,
went-
they are that gross.
I went to visit family in Tampa, and I tried to cancel it there, and they're like, "Oh, you can just do it online." I got so fucking mad. I went back to my car, did it online, whatever. I tried to do it online. I can't do it online. So I went back into the place. And it was a new person. I'm like, hey, I need to cancel my shit. I don't live here anymore. And she was immediately like, yeah, I got you. Yeah. she thank God for her, because she was like, I fucking hate this company, but I got you. You need to cancel your shit? I got you.
She didn't get the manager talking.
She didn't
Oh
get
no,
brainwashed
she was
yet.
like, yeah.
She didn't get the giant flashing light in the back room.
Like,
It's the same shit like with Adobe, I swear to God.
No, it's not
Adobe
that
is
bad.
awful to pay for.
To pay for, yes,
And
but
cancel
they're
your
not.
subscription as
No, they're
well.
not. You can just
Dude,
cancel
it's
anytime.
awful.
So I like
You have to like
recently,
pay the rest of it.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I mean, if you pay
Yeah.
yearly, yeah.
You have to like pay off. You have to. If you do
you have
monthly,
to do
you have
1
to
year
sign.
minimum.
Yeah.
That's
Or
if you
if
do
you
the
do it
student.
monthly, you have to sign
Yeah.
up at least for a year.
That's
When?
it. That's because you get
Every
the
time you
student
do it.
discount.
I have
That's the
just
student
been-
discount
Oh, for the year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to pay for the year.
if you do a student
Oh,
discount.
I've never
It's
done that.
it's for regular discount too,
I don't
Oh,
have
now
that.
or regular paying too.
Damn, that sucks.
You have to pay the rest of, if you're trying to cancel it early, you have to pay the rest of your contract or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, remember when you could just buy it?
Yeah.
I actually don't.
Like,
I feel like they've always
I
been,
don't
like
everything
shitty like that.
everything that I have for like editing stuff, it's all free shit.
like
I
DaVinci
can't
Resolve.
DaVinci. I use Reaper.
Pay for DaVinci.
Gam-
Like if y'all are thinking about paying
DaVinci's
for
good,
anything, DaVinci
actually.
is worth
I
the
do
payment.
like
The
DaVinci.
fact that they give you such a robust free program means they are worth your money if you want to do anything
Yeah.
more. Like 100%, that company's great.
I like recently
Shout
had
out
to
to Black
get a
Magic.
like
There are
whole
names
new
consistently.
debit card, and like
happened?
this happened to be a perfect timing because
I still
I
have
have been
information.
trying to cancel my gym membership for 3 months straight.
Yes.
Oh yeah, just cancel. I'm closing my bank down. I just didn't. I'm not
The
closing my
Better- you
account.
called the Better Business Bureau and you're like, I'm closing this bank. And they're like,
So
"Alright."
like I had like a
SEC,
fraudulent charge. I had like a fraudulent charge come up, and it was like a $200 charge. So I was like, all right, just cancel the card. I'm gonna get a new one anyways, because like my card was already like, I had my
like fucked up,
gym
kind of.
membership that they would not cancel. Like I tried to go in person like 3 times on 3 different months, and they just would be like, the guy's not here to do it.
The
and
guy,
I was like, yeah,
you're
one
the guy.
They were like the one guy that can cancel it isn't here, and I was just like, all right, whatever the fuck. I was like, I guess I'll
But it's
fucking,
insane.
fucking work out. Fine.
I get
And then-
it.
I need to channel this rage somehow.
That's how they get you.
Just start
Like,
pumping
man, that was a
iron
great
and-
workout. I
Oh,
still
I
come
fucking
back.
hate this place.
And then after like I cancel my card, of course I'm getting calls. Like I get calls from I'll say it's a Sporta. It was a fucking shit show. They suck.
Who?
And so they call me and they're just like,
Okay.
hey, we're having problems like charging your card for your membership. And I was like, oh yeah, I cancel it. And they're like, so do you want to put a new card on file for a cancellation fee? I was like,
For a
no.
cancellation fee?
I just said no, laughed, and then I hung up. And I was like, hopefully that. And then they
That's
tried to
so
call back,
gross.
and I was like, why are you calling back? And they're like, we need to put in. I was like, no. They just hung up again. And I
It's
was,
so shit.
Eat the
I
charge.
was like, I'm not
seriously.
paying you to cancel.
Oh my god.
I
That's
forgot what the
disgusting.
software was, but I think it was for school that I had to get, and it was only like $10 a month. So I was like using it, whatever. But when I went online to try to cancel, you had to send them an email explaining why you wanted to cancel.
Oh, I hate those.
And I was just like, I guess I'm not gonna cancel it. So, and then like a few months went by. I'm like, oh, I'm switching banks. Oh, I guess I'll just cancel it that way. I'll just
Yeah.
open up a new card, transfer all my money out, and be like, all right.
Like I used to have like a Massage Envy subscription
Oh.
whenever I was working at the beach because I was making money.
This guy was getting those massages.
Yes.
Oh.
And but whenever I cancel my card, like it canceled that, and like they keep trying to add it on to the purchase amount. Like so I keep getting the like card decline for this much from Massage Envy, and it's like it's triple digits now. Like it's expensive, and I'm just like, when are they gonna like eventually give
Debt
up?
collectors. coming after
Yeah.
you. You might want
I'm
to cut
like-
this out.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting a lot of. Ooh, I got pit stains.
Well, that's the
that'll
thing
tangent
is-
the debt collectors away. Look at my pit
They,
stains.
I
quick.
told them, but like they've called me before. I was like, yeah, I'm canceling it. They were like, okay, yeah, that's fine. and they keep trying to charge it, and then they'll send me an email, and I'm just like, you guys realize like the whole reason it's not going through is because I'm canceled, and they're just like, They're like, can you call us? I was like, no, I've already talked to you guys 3 times. We're not doing this anymore.
I'm concerned what would happen in a court of law if it came to that.
Cut this out. Cut this out.
Yeah. Edit this out.
Edit this out.
No, I think once you tell them that you want to cancel, it's pretty much on them.
Yeah.
I don't know legally.
Well, is it in writing?
Yeah. Legally is a little different.
I only
'Cause those are
signed up for
scummy
a year, and
companies.
it's been over a year, so they're just trying to keep it going. My contract was only a year.
But in the contract, did it say auto renew will renew continuously until you meet the
Until you
CEO of
die.
our company,
Yeah. Until you have a
Ted
face-to-face.
massage comes in.
Mr. Envy?
You have to have a serious
Mr.
talking to
Envy's a
during
great
a
name.
massage.
That's a
Yeah.
point.
They'll have to they'll massage you or
Sure.
give you a stern lesson on why you should not cancel.
Yep. They're like, you
seem
see
really
these knots?
tense
This
right
is because
now.
you're trying
Is
to
it because
cancel.
of your cancellation fees? Don't worry, we won't waive them.
I feel like $4,000 worth of tension in your shoulder.
Oh, but
Yeah,
I
it
think
was-
we might be able to make it work with just $2,600. I don't know.
A month.
Yeah.
Over the course
Yeah,
of 3
like, so
months.
With interest.
I'm just sitting at this, like, I have not responded to any of the message I've gotten from them, at least, and I'm just like, maybe they'll just assume I'm dead at some point.
This guy's gonna get some mail from the IRS.
Yeah, that's-
I
goes
know,
to
you're
your
gonna
family,
get
dude.
debt collectors. Have you checked your credit score? Are you pinging your credit score?
No.
I actually
500
forgot
credit
because I had a
I mean,
I
Yeah,
had
let's check my credit score while you do that.
Live react.
what was your
I had a
favorite episode of
contract for,
Sauced Up? Mine was the episode
T-Mobile.
where everybody checked their credit score for 5
Everyone
minutes.
checks their credit score. I had a contract with T-Mobile for
I'm
like a
checking right
phone.
now.
I got a
I don't want to check mine.
like it was just a phone for work because I had a job like it was only like 4 months long, but I had a job where I pretty much had to call out for like clients and shit. And I didn't want to use my regular phone for that, so I got T-Mobile with internet only. So like
That's
no
actually a
data.
really good idea.
Yeah.
So I got internet only. So my bill it was only like $15 a month. But then I quit the job and then I forgot about it. And then I got mail from the debt collector said I owed like $50. I'm like, oh shit, I should probably pay this.
Dude, a debt collector coming after you for $50 is insane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't pay it, then they'll probably just escalate that to IRS or some shit.
Yeah. I have a story I want to tell off the podcast.
Nah, you can tell it now.
Funny. No. That is debt collector related. That's all I'll say.
See, my whole thing with it is I can just. There's also a thing where I can just be like, no. It's-
That's not true. Oh, that's my other.
I just like to do the you guys breach your contract. You just say that you're just like you guys breach contract.
They know their contract's inside out. You ain't gonna get.
No,
that.
that's when you say the employee.
That's
You'd be
not
like
bad.
the employee breached contract. I told them to cancel.
Yeah,
They wouldn't
I
do
think
it.
better than
Let's
what-
breach contract.
Actually, that is better than what.
By like 50.
It's like
Did you read the contract? Because it said you had to cancel via email and then sending a handwritten letter.
It really is like
explaining
that.
why you want to cancel and why you suck so much as a person.
Like, truly, to get out of these contracts, they are written by people who know that what they want, you know? Like, they don't want a contract where you can just say, I don't want to be in the contract anymore. They want contracts where you have to either pay them money, A, or it's auto-renewing, or you have to go, again, meet the CEO in person in fucking Guadalajara on a Tuesday, specifically, because they don't work the other days, because they're making too
On
much
the
money
light
for
of the
people
full
like
moon.
you. On the light of the full moon.
When Sozin's comet reaches,
reaches the highest peak.
But
gotta-
that's what I'm saying. So, like, for listeners, okay, if you've got a contract and you want out of it, make sure to know exactly how to get out of it, and don't just say, I'm not doing this anymore, because that's not how they work.
Read those terms of service.
It's how I work, baby.
It
It's
sucks,
not.
but
What are they gonna do? Fight me?
Yes!
don't fight your bank.
yes.
No,
We're just
I'll
gonna
beat
go
the
to
shit out of
jail
them
for that.
in real life.
What fraud would that be? Would that just be like... I don't really know
It'd
what
be just
crime
like
that
tax
would be.
evasion.
It's not really tax evasion.
Well, it's not really.
I mean, it's
fraud,
just collections court kind of shit.
Oh, you'll be
So,
fine.
yeah.
I don't think it's fraud. It's just straight up.
We should start suing each other
Going
to
back
go
on the
to end up
contract.
on collections court shows.
That'd
I
be
think
funny.
that's also the thing is that you can just do this, and then I don't think anywhere will actually care enough to take you to civil court.
No, it's not civil court. They'll just send a debt collector, and then your fucking credit score will.
Eh.
Yeah.
Who needs a
I
credit
did
score
have my
nowadays?
My credit
When you got
score
cold
did
hard
tank.
cash.
You don't.
Exactly.
To live
I turned it all
anywhere.
in.
Everybody checks your credit score for everything. It's like to go outside, they check your credit score at this point.
Just-
Bro, soon jobs are gonna be asking for your credit score.
They
Come on.
do. Certain ones do.
Well,
Like what?
I've seen it.
what jobs
I couldn't
have
tell
you
what
been
it is.
applying to?
I don't have my phone on me, so I can't fact check myself. But I have seen something like that. That or it was like someone who's like, yeah, it's like shitty jobs, like jobs you don't want to work, where the company's just
Oh.
like over micromanaging. I think if like credit card companies can do it, like if you're trying to work for a bank, they can't. You know, they don't want someone who has a low like credit, because it's credit score is like functionally like a trust is how they view it, like an integrity for payment.
I have 100 on my credit score, so that's A+.
That is A+. Yeah, that's 0% wrong.
Yep.
Wait, what? Is that bad?
I'm sorry, but the rating for credit
Yeah,
is
that's good.
fucking stupid. Like, why did it go to like the 800? Like, what's the point?
Oh, I mean,
What does it go up? It goes to 800, really?
It goes,
It
higher
goes
than that.
above.
Yeah,
It goes higher.
Who has a
Barely.
credit score of that high?
Rich people, like that's the thing. Credit scores
No,
is literally
I've
just to put down.
I also
working-class people.
have been told that people who have credit scores like above 800 have problems getting loans for anything because they can't, like, banks are just like, we don't want to give you a loan because
legally
like
it'd
the
be
interest
too
rate
good.
would be too low for you.
It's 850.
They're like, we won't make money off the loan.
Interesting.
I want the
That
loan,
really
and then you
depends on
immediately
who's
pay
doing
it
it.
off.
You said it's
Anyone with
850
like
is
an
the
850 credit score is a rich person who is going to be
because you have
paying
to
off
have.
their loan with interest immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not like that. It's more someone who's educated in that form. Like, because it's not like
Yeah.
that. In order to get a high credit score, you have to have multiple lines of credit that are being paid slowly. You can't pay it off all at once, otherwise your credit score tanks. Because then you've just opened and closed a line of credit. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it actually, I don't know if it'll lower your score and like actually lower your score, but it'll be like a marginal increase than what it would be if you just paid it over like multiple years.
Well, it depends on the type of loan you get.
Yeah.
Because there's
I'm
some
sure,
loans
but
that
I-
require to be paid off within like a month. Like for like
This
rich
I-
people.
That's
I
fair. I,
have
don't know
a,
anything about that because
I have a bar regular who opens up a bunch of restaurants, and he was telling me how he does it. And he's like, "Oh, I have 2 credit cards that have $50,000 limits, and what I do is I take the credit cards, I withdraw enough money for a down payment on a loan to open up a new restaurant, pay off the credit card with the other credit card, pay that line of credit, so they're both at 800 credit score, both credit cards." And he's like, it's just a very complicated way to just get a loan that is higher than he wants for cheaper. And I'm just like,
That's a risky fucking move.
Yeah, I
You
don't
just-
know.
you-
I don't know. The thing is that stuff like that, it's like I don't know enough about finances to say if like that's a good or bad thing to do. You know?
well, the thing
Like,
is, I say it's good just because he owns 2 restaurants in Miami and he owns 3 in Orlando and he sold 8.
That's probably something you can do once you've already been
Yeah,
established.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's also,
That-
you can
that's
do it
kinda
whenever
the
you
thing.
have $50,000 credit card.
these systems are already set up for people who are rich to win more. It's like
Yes.
if you're not gonna see a quick easy 30 grand this year that isn't for bills, rent, or like in survival,
Yeah.
then you can do some cool shit with it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the educational podcast of finances,
my
where we
eyes
barely know
glazed
what
over
we're
when you guys were
about.
talking.
I know a bit of what
Hey,
I'm talking
I
about.
took
but
one-
only the poor
I
side
took
of
a
things.
finance class in high school. I can speak on this.
They
I
taught
was-
me how to write a check.
They did not
They
teach me
didn't.
that, actually.
No, they did not teach me. You know, I want you to know I didn't even know how to mail a fucking letter. I went over. I guess I won't name drop, but one of my closest friends who I hung out with all the time, Reese, who you probably know, I went to their house all the time.
Let's call him Dustin.
No,
That would have been really funny, but
No,
wrong.
Let's
But anyway, I was at his place, and I was his mom was actually like helping me like send some letters out because I was in a long distance relationship and I was sending like a gift out, and what is it? She was like, Cody, you don't know how to like send a letter or anything like that, and I was like, no. Should I? I'm like 17, right? Like, is this something I should know? Nobody has ever taught me this or implied that I should.
Bro, I've never felt like more dumb until I started setting out these fucking cards.
Oh.
Because I started, we'll say buying and selling products, not drop shipping.
I think I know exactly what
He's a drug dealer.
Yeah.
We can say that.
Yeah, I'm a drug dealer.
No, just
And I
say
had-
it. You're just You're open.
I'm
So
a-
he's a pack open. He opens magic cards and then
Yeah.
sells them individually.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, shh.
You just don't want to be
That's
called
what
a
I'm doing with all
reseller.
the well.
It's not really a reseller.
don't
Exactly.
mention that.
So
It's-
stop
it's
being
not-
weird about it. Who cares?
mention
Anyways, I've been doing it, and I've been sending out a shit ton of envelopes with the cards in them. And when I first started doing it, I'm like, what do I exactly need to put in this, to put on this envelope to send it out? And I had to like double check like Google to like make sure
Yeah.
like, all I need is a stamp and like writing the address and my address on it. I'm like, oh, okay.
And my thought, I'm like, why the fuck do I need a stamp? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
That's the things you lick,
Why?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't lick the stamp.
Yeah,
You
you
can lick
do.
it, though.
You can lick a stamp.
You should.
You can lick anything.
Yeah.
It's like
You
a
can
sticker.
lick it. Well,
You wanted the calories. You gotta get
I
every
like to
calorie
lick
throughout the day.
batteries.
I like the adhesive taste on my tongue.
I like
Yeah, yeah,
battery
yeah.
acid.
It is calorie. I googled it, or I didn't Google
It's
it.
like
I was watching some like show.
10 cal, and that's not that much.
No. It's like a calorie. But if you lick a shitload of envelopes, you can theoretically get more calories than celery.
So guys, I have a question. How many calories are in a battery?
did you eat it, or are you licking the outside?
Or you like sucking on it like a Jolly Rancher.
You like poke a hole in it and then
Which
Getting the
one
juice
is
out?
better for me?
probably eating it whole.
Probably
or
the
licking
ultimate
outside.
lithium. Those ones last a long time, so I assume you probably get a lot of calories from that.
Okay.
The longer
Okay,
the
good to
charge,
know.
electricity, equals
exactly,
calories.
yeah.
Each watt is a calorie.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah.
Reese's next video.
I see you've been
I
gaining a
lit a
little
bunch of
weight,
batteries.
actually.
Wait,
how
Eating
many
a full
batteries are you
battery,
eating?
lie.
What you should absolutely do is before eating it, coat it in like aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
So it
Maybe-
cooks itself?
I got an idea. You could put it like dip it in some like egg flour and then maybe some cornstarch and then
Fucking
deep
deep
fry
fry
them. Yeah.
Wait, no. Hear me out. So you eat a battery surrounded by tinfoil.
Okay.
Then you eat raw chicken. So the battery cooks the chicken inside your stomach.
Guys, we were just talking about finances and stuff like that. Now we're talking about eating batteries.
If you surround raw chicken in aluminum foil, does it protect your insides from the various diseases?
Does it?
The
is
fairies
No.
and diseases.
That's how you prevent yourself from getting salmonella. You just wrap it in tinfoil.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
think
eat
it's a good
fish.
idea.
How many calories are in tinfoil?
Google.
Not enough.
Jamie.
Not
Jamie.
enough to power your brain. That's
You
what I'm
should
saying.
name your Google Home, Jamie.
Jamie, pull it up.
Jamie, what's the weather outside today?
That'd be so fucking funny.
The weather outside is 44 degrees.
73 degrees.
Is it actually 73 degrees over there?
It's like 40
I
here.
don't know.
Hold
It's
on.
nice outside though.
I want Gilbert
It's
Godfrey
61.
to be my
It's right on your screen.
Google
That's from
Home.
3 hours ago.
It's 49.
Oh.
It's 62.
62.
The weather outside is 49 degrees.
Thanks, Gilbert.
You're welcome.
I don't know how he sounds. That's a terrible Gilbert
It
Godfrey.
could be worse. It could be. I knew who you were going
It could
for.
be worse.
You just gotta
It could be
channel your
worse.
inner Aflac, Doug.
He's not the Aflac dog.
It's very close.
Have you heard the two of them speak?
Aflac.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
they're the
not
same.
Gilbert Godfrey. It's not. It's
I'm not
Gilbert
saying
God-
he voiced
That
it.
was so
Gilbert. He's got like kind of like a New York to him. Like
I think he's
Gilbert.
It's
from
New Yorker, but a
York.
little bit more screamy.
Hi.
That's
I'm
his-
Gilbert Godfrey.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Close.
Aflac.
Now do Kermit the Frog. Quick transition. Go.
It's for us.
There was an episode he was on. I think it was like Celebrity Wife Swap.
Oh,
that he did.
What's that?
And apparently Gilbert Godfrey shops at pawn shops. That's how because he's a very frugal man. Fun fact.
Or did.
Shops at pawn shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said
For like
he-
groceries. I don't think.
No,
you
like
can-
looking for batteries.
clothing and shit.
I mean, have you
like
seen his
clothing and
style?
stuff?
It's sort of.
I'm just saying he like from what I remember of the episode, his house is like very frugal, like very minimal for a For a celebrity.
For a celebrity. R.I.P. Man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of-
What a
He
good dude.
channeled his inner Macklemore.
I don't think Macklemore really was very
don't think
thrifty outside of that song. I'm just putting
What
that
do
out there.
you guys? He literally made a song about it. Therefore, it is his life.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you, everything in that video that he wears, not at a thrift store.
What if it was though?
Yeah.
You don't know that?
Gucci.
I've been to a thrift store.
Yeah.
I've been to one thrift store. I know.
I even went to we even went to the rich thrift store.
Yeah. I got
The
a
rich
nice ass
thrift store?
jacket.
I mean, the thing is about those thrift stores, like if they're in nice areas, like that's where people are coming to then resell for their antique stores, which is the most aggravating thing in the world. It's like,
Well, yeah,
dog,
it's actually a Goodwill that's called Boutique Goodwill, and
Yeah.
it's in the rich area of Winter Park. I don't care. I'll
it's
name it.
Goodwill, but it's like G and then the U with the 2 dots above it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goodwill.
Good.
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill.
Good.
Goodwill.
Stewie Griffin. Goodwill.
I
shop at the Goodwill.
actually bought a nice set of dress clothes. from them for it's like
need to go to the Goodwill.
$60, I think.
Yeah, I will say
Yes.
though, the Goodwill boutique has cool shit, but it's like more expensive than normal Goodwill by like a
Yeah.
Then why
bit.
go?
It's a boutique. Well, it's rich people stuff that they
Yeah,
got
it's
rid
like $20 instead of like
Oh.
90 to 100.
At
Which
the
I got a
Goodwill
pair
Boutique.
of Tim's
Is that a
from
place?
there.
Is there a place called Goodwill Boutique?
Yes, that's what it is.
Oh, actually? Wow.
Yeah, it's Goodwill, the
it's where
company, like,
rich
really
people
shitty.
donate their clothes.
Yeah.
I feel like I read
We should
something.
go there.
Tax
recently.
breaks. Hmm?
Well, I mean, yeah, tax.
Go-
Tax break.
Want to go there today?
Sure. Look at that.
There we go. We're gonna go
We're
to.
gonna-
All right,
gonna go
podcast's
and then
over.
we'll-
Appreciate
We're
it.
gonna go right now. So sorry the episode's short.
Yeah, we have to go.
We'll show our hauls when we come back.
I thought you said
we'll
holes.
send
Wait,
it
did he
in the
not?
topics.
I thought you said we're gonna show our holes when we come back.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's really
Holes.
funny.
I'll show my holes right now. Why would I wait till we come back?
Well, it's
Alright.
it's like a treat for later sort of deal. You know, you got to keep people around. Carrot on the stick.
One for now, one
tease
for
him
later.
Right now. There's,
All right,
there's
Reese, you
one.
show your hole.
Oh, there's one.
There's a
Oh,
hole.
there's a hole.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa!
shit.
There's
They-
two.
there's two.
oh, 2 for 1. Wow.
We're gonna.
What a
There's
treat.
another.
The special holes will be available on Patreon. The cornea.
I got 2 more. You want to see them? You gotta subscribe to the Patreon.
Showing individual pores on your skin.
Oh,
It's a super macro lens.
it's just a macro of my face. There you go. There's my pores.
There's every acne I've ever had in my life.
Ugh, that'd be nasty.
I used to have bad acne, but now I just have big pores
Mm.
because my dad is an oily man, and now I am.
You just,
I'm
did he
not
like
really
give you
man.
your oil? I know
I-
genetics is what you're implying, but but the concept that he like gave you his oil is
No, he
very
went, like,
funny.
I've
No.
been jarring this for years, Chase.
Yeah,
you go,
Sim-
son.
It was
Simba.
Simba. It was
He
Simba.
just went like this.
I think that's a Junji Ito story. No, actually, I'm not kidding. It's like, oh my god, it's like a greased up home, and the son's like, I don't want to be greasy, and then everything gets greasy and melty and smelly, and it's fucking disgusting. It is revolting. I don't know if it's Junji Ito, but it's one of those like Japanese
Oh,
horror
yeah.
people. Oh,
Yeah,
Could be.
it sounds gross.
it's
If
fucking
I
disgusting.
don't wash my face within like a day, it feels like it's covered in butter.
Why,
Butter.
why did you say? I don't like that
You
description.
gotta wipe a tear off your face, and it fucking slips off.
It has like the like the sound effect.
And then you hear like the spittoon noise effect from like down the hall. Just.
Holy shit! I got some velocity.
No, I actually had to
Good
cut my
superpower.
hair because I had long hair, but I had to cut it because it was on my forehead because we all had that Justin Bieber haircut.
Yeah.
In middle school, like every boy my age, and like my forehead was just covered in acne.
I just had a bowl.
So I had to
cut.
cut my hair and like too much grease, too much butter on my forehead.
Well, my issue was that I kept like
I just
wiping
like
my
bro.
face with
You
butter.
could deep fry a.
That's
Oh,
cultural appropriation.
if a cannibal wouldn't even have to like oil up your body. They could just like straight up put
Throw
you
you
into
straight
a
in the
deep like
pan.
like
yes.
They can just saute me without butter.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
straight.
maybe a little
throw 'em in the
salt,
pan.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
They
They
assume.
don't even need pan.
Do cannibals use spices?
Yeah.
For their, I'm sure
Why would they
do.
not? If they've got spices, they would.
Yeah.
Just because they eat human don't mean they're savages.
Look,
Well-
just because they eat human doesn't mean they're white. All right.
Yeah, but
Hannibal,
what
the
spices
most
do they
famous
have access
cannibal.
to?
Yeah, there's a lot of Reese. There's a lot of white people eating people.
Yeah, there was that guy in New York.
They don't use spices.
Yeah.
So not all cannibals are white.
I mean, Russia. There's a lot of cannibals in Russia.
Yeah, but
Is
they're
there?
not
Yes.
all white.
They're
Not
all white.
some of them use spices. All right.
I don't think.
Some of
I
them
don't
add
think.
flavor.
I don't
Yeah,
think the
vodka.
whiteness of your skin is how much spice you use.
It is.
I have personally stocked all of the spices in our cabinet.
It's
true.
like
Yeah, salt and pepper. I know. All right. Look, I like variety.
Cody's one of 2 white people that I trust with spices.
Yeah, you can try to roast me all you want, Reese, but I beat the shit out of you in a what's the Shokugeki no Soma off. Yeah,
Excuse
that's
me?
Food Wars.
Is that a slur?
No, that's the show Food Wars on Japanese channel.
I know you're trying to prove your less whiteness, but that just cemented it.
I'm glad I remembered the Japanese name for it.
just devolved back.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Like you were
thank you.
making
I'll put it off the
progress
top.
with your argument, and then you tossed it in the trash.
You know that Family Guy scene where he like holds up the skin tone card to see if someone's okay
That's
to pass?
SpongeBob.
It's like that, but for like amount of spices, so you can see like
whenever you go on,
Nutmeg.
whenever you go on like a Bobby Flay's kitchen show, they hold it up to you. They're like, "All right, you get the full cupboard."
you
it
get salt and
it
pepper.
determines what you get.
All right, all you'll need is salt, so you can go over there.
That station has what you
Here's some
need.
Mortons.
Salt
It's
and
just
boiled
ionized
chicken.
table
That's
salt.
it.
Ugh, boiled
Y'all ever
chicken.
boiled chicken?
I had it once, and it was the most disgusting way to eat chicken
When you,
ever.
when you make chicken salad, you have to poach it. You have to poach chicken, and that's not boiling it, but it kind of is. So you can do it in water. Like you're supposed to add aromatics and stuff, but functionally you can just literally just boil chicken and put it in chicken salad.
Yeah, there's too many ways to cook chicken. All right,
No, there's some guy.
many.
I found some really cool ways. Like
we
it's
need to like
too-
decrease the amount of ways we cook
Steamed.
chicken.
My favorite
chicken.
way to cook chicken is a toaster. So
I'm sure that's great for salmonella. Like honestly, that just cooks it all out. You know that raw
Yeah.
chicken bit in the middle. I'm sure that is gone.
The way I cook chicken is I go to the store, right, and I buy.
cook chicken.
You
Cook
can
chicken.
buy rotisserie chicken.
No,
I don't know why you
no,
can- Oh,
I buy wings.
He did buy wings today.
I do
actually.
love
That's
wings.
accurate.
yeah. I want to make some. You can make stock with chicken bones. I need to buy one of those rotisserie chickens and make stock because I keep buying stock and it's a waste of fucking money. It's like,
It's just
oh, $2.
water.
What's that?
It's just water.
I mean, no.
We went.
What do you
we
mean
went
it's just
really
water? What
far
are you
from
talking about?
finances. No.
Speaking
Chicken
about
stock.
talking about cooking, I had one of my
Reese doesn't
regulars
know how to
tell
make
me
stock.
the most wild story ever.
Reese doesn't know how
That
to
was
make
very
stock.
sad.
I don't
and
know how to
fucked
make
up.
stock.
Is it the racist one?
No,
Oh.
I do need to get to that though.
All right.
So I have like one of my regulars. I have this sushi place near my restaurant, and like a lot of the cooks and stuff come in. And there's one Korean guy who comes in,
no.
and we were talking about my dog, about how like I'm taking her up to
Where's the story going?
whenever I go up to Georgia for Christmas. And he goes, "Yeah, I haven't had a dog since I was a kid because my granddad ate my dog." And he's
No.
like, not joking. He is like, my granddad is redneck Korean. I left to go to work, or I left when I got drafted into the military, like the Korean military. He's like, I came back, my dog was gone. I'm like, where the fuck's my dog? And his granddad was like, oh, I ate it. Like, actually ate his dog.
That's insane.
Well, Grandpa, you're really setting us back.
Oh my
Because
god.
he was like, but the thing is like Korean culture, they have like dog mills for actual cuisine.
Well, yeah.
And so he was just like, I've never had a dog since, and I hate that man to this day. I hope he gets hit by a car. And I was
Yeah,
just like,
I mean,
I was
I
like,
mean,
yeah,
it's
that's
like-
valid. I was like, that's
regardless
crazy.
of the culture, Reese, like that's just disrespectful. Like, I mean,
Oh,
if-
yeah, no.
let's say like that's partially
that's
what
how,
it is.
it's his pet. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Like, eat all the dogs you want, I guess, but you know, don't eat my fucking dog.
It's his dog.
Yeah, it's like eating
He
someone's
didn't bring
pet
it as
pig.
like a,
Like a
here you
fucking
go. It's like a
teacup
Thanksgiving
pig.
turkey. It's like, no, that's my
What-
dog.
Oh my god.
What dog do you think would make the best Christmas like meal?
Probably the
We actually
biggest
talked
one,
about
right?
this.
I'm glad you've had
We
this
were
discussion.
trying to. I was like,
all of them.
like We had
Every
the
single
question of which
Airbud.
dog
Oh,
tastes the
Airbuddies.
best.
There's Christmas
Which dog do you
buddies.
think tastes the best?
What the fuck? I'm
Which
not-
dog?
Yeah, like which
Like, are
breed
you
of dog
saying,
do you think
like-
would taste the best?
I think they all would taste well,
See?
I think they would have like the same taste. I don't think like the taste would be
I'm not
different.
gonna
It'd
eat
be
a
like a
dog.
muscle situation.
Yeah, but,
Chihuahua,
like-
Like
because
Chihuahua would
it's a
be
Hispanic
bones.
flavor in it.
Hispanic.
Birds?
I won't make
Chihuahua.
a comment on
It
this.
tastes
But then
like
I'll make a
adobo.
joke about Hispanics and Chihuahuas. Yeah, okay.
Chihuahuas would just taste like adobo covered meat.
Yeah, but like the thing is like you say that they would all taste
Yeah,
the
who
same,
bought
but
that
all
spice,
birds
Andres?
taste different.
How about that spice?
It's good.
Like duck is different
Fine.
than turkey.
I wish I knew how to use it better. I'll say that.
Whale's different than
Just put it
duck.
on whatever.
I think
Huh?
I think a wiener dog would taste like a hot dog, and I want to live with that
I-
in my mind.
I'm glad you have that in your mind. Because you know
I
a hot
think
dog is a
bird-
blend of like 30 different meats.
Exactly. That's why I think it would be like magical.
Okay. Sure, yeah. Reese.
we'll go to Korea. You can eat all the dogs you
I
want.
don't think I, have the
think
heart.
they do that.
I mean, there's some
Well, you
that
can
do.
Google
It's
it.
more in like the poor areas, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's like guinea pigs.
Hey, so, question,
what is it? The Philippines eat. In the Philippines, they eat guinea pigs. Like they breed guinea pigs to eat.
Yeah.
Like there are just
And in-
countries that
Would you guys eat
breed
monkey
animals to eat
brains?
that are normally pets.
No, I wouldn't eat.
Not
any
normally
brains.
pets, but in our country.
What
Would you
say?
eat monkey brains?
Can't you get like diseases and shit from monkey brains? Like, isn't it like? I need to Google that. I think I remember reading something that you can get fucked up from them. You can get
Yeah, but if you eat the brains, you absorb.
trashed
the
on
Cody-
monkey brains, dude.
Cody, would you want to continue living life in fear of
Okay.
disease when you could have the knowledge of monkey?
You don't get its powers.
Reese Reese actually is a descendant from a cannibal tribe, and he's trying to get us into it. Like he's just trying to get things
Just
closer and
slowly-
closer to
slowly,
humans.
yeah.
Guys, I would
dogs,
never. I would
Cats,
never.
yeah,
Obviously, if you eat
monkeys.
someone's brains, you absorb their intelligence.
You know,
Yeah.
actually, Neanderthals used to eat each other. It's
actually
this guy
in
in
our
Russia.
blood.
That's why their foreheads
To,
were so
well,
big.
not
His
Neanderthals.
brains.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
their brains were expanding.
Have you seen yourself? Spitting image.
I'm the smallest
spitting
Neanderthal
out
ever.
cannibal propaganda.
This is peak Homo sapien right here.
Chase isn't gonna be on the next episode. He's gonna mysteriously disappear.
We haven't seen Reese, or we haven't seen Chase for a while.
Yeah, he's not even in the
You
Discord.
You just see you see a little sauce on his lip.
We see your hat in the chair. That's it.
He's right here, guys. What are you talking about?
Well, actually, that's my hat, so it would still
Oh,
make
shit.
sense.
You have forfeited all rights to this hat.
I didn't forfeit it. You just claimed it.
I got
he
to.
claimed it.
That was
He
the last-
called
I
it out,
had
man.
to channel my inner white man.
What is
I
the
take-
inner white man?
He's
Wearing a
colonizing.
hat?
He's
Oh, he's
colonizing.
colonizing. He's colonizing me. No.
Can't
I see
colonize
something
when
I
you live
like,
in the
I
same
take.
house. I don't think that's against.
I see something I want, I take it. I am a white man.
I'm just gonna start using colonizing for something like
I'm gonna colonize that bacon.
yeah.
What
Just start to
are you
instead
gonna
of
do?
using
Put
the
salt
word
and
take.
pepper on
Well,
it?
no, I have to use that. That's
Oh,
my
fair, yeah.
That's my culture.
Well, there's the Spaniards, you know.
Yeah, I
Sure,
think I
that's
can
true.
Spanish
somewhere back
descent in
there's
me.
Spaniards. Yeah.
So yeah,
They got aqueduct.
that's true. That's true.
See,
You know,
I
pretty
can't
much, I think
colonize.
everybody has done a little bit. Well, no, that's not
You
true. at
have
all.
been colonized.
No, I can scalp off the top. Yo, let me scalp that.
You are like so
Aren't
far
you like
removed from native
1/16?
ancestry.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
Counts.
it counts.
You have been colonized like 4
Have you been
generations
to a reservation?
What?
Have you been to a reservation?
No.
Okay, then yeah, you can't say shit.
Ago. Wait. Does the Hard Rock Casino count?
Yes,
I have been there.
it is on a reservation.
Chase,
It is.
Chase actually might be more Native American than Reese.
I did go to the reservation in Tallahassee. Okay, I'm gonna clarify.
The Hard Rock Casino in
No,
Tallahassee.
there's no Tallahassee Hard Rock.
Is there not? I thought there
What
was.
happened to the Hard Rock
I
is
have no
great.
idea.
It's very smoky. A lot of people smoke in there.
God, I hate
You can still
casinos.
smoke in casinos, right?
Yeah, it depends on which one, but yeah.
There's
Is it,
like two
on
sides.
stage?
The one
One
that-
is
believe it or not-
smoking, one is non-smoking.
Believe it or not, the ones that
smoking
don't allow
side is
smoking
usually where the
indoors,
cooler people
way
hang
better
out.
because there's not smoke in the atmosphere. There's not like a
There's too much smoke to hide the
Yeah,
hide
it
the
sucks.
sleaziness.
Dude, there really is like a haze in those. Like it is a smoky
Yeah.
atmosphere. It sucks.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I went when I was like 19 because
Was
I
it
had a fake ID because I can say it because they can't prove it that I did.
Well,
They can't prove that I'm telling the truth.
They can't. Yeah, I can be lying.
I mean-
for
what, are they gonna
views.
fact check me? I'd like to see him try.
But I got ID'd like 4 times when I went there, and none of
Yeah.
them said anything. I'm like, all right.
I remember I was in the casino on a cruise ship when I was like 18, but it was a U.S. flagship, so it was still 21 in the casino. And like, I'm just in there, I'm just watching my family play blackjack. They're like, oh, you gotta get out of here. I'm just like, I'm just watching. They're like, ah, you still gotta get out of here. So I would walk out, walk back in, like, because the dealer did not give a fuck. It was just the security. So I would just walk in, sit right behind my parents. I'm just like, sit there for like 30 more minutes till the security guy's like,
You walk around the
told
table
you
and
to go
whisper in your
outside. I was like,
parents'
oh,
ears.
my bad. And I was just walk out, walk back in, do it all over again. And then eventually he was just like, dude, I was like, I'm not gonna stop. I was like,
That's when you get thrown in the brig,
oh
Yeah,
no.
you get put in jail.
boat jail.
They have a little shark cage that they tow behind the ship.
The brig. They've got the brig.
right.
That's what the brig
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Cruise
They
ships
chum the
do
waters
have
too if you're real bad.
a jail that they throw people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a
Wow.
ship jail.
There's
Like
ship
on a
jail.
cruise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to be thrown in one, just to say I have
That'd
been.
be pretty
You could
easy.
ask.
I could have.
Wanna go on
Can
a
I?
cruise?
That's not the
I
same.
mean, you can
You
just be
can't
like, hey, can I
ask.
check out the brig?
No, you
Yeah, but
can't
that's not as
ask.
cool.
You have to be
It's not a
thrown
cool
in.
story.
Yeah, you have to like
Yeah,
commit
but
a
it is a
crime
funny photo.
and then get prosecuted on the mainland.
Yeah. Is it just the next place you get? Next place you
I
make
would.
port?
I mean, I would assume
No,
it'd
they
be like,
have to. It would
where
have to
you
be
got.
back on American soil,
Yeah. So you
and it's a
escape.
federal crime. Fun fact:
What is the federal crime?
anything you do illegal on a boat,
Oh,
What if I
what
do?
state is gonna prosecute you?
that's fair.
What if
It's
I drink
international waters.
illegally?
Yeah, you're 20 years old. You have a fucking federal crime on
Yeah.
your record because you drank one beer.
I fucking jaywalked on the boat.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
jaywalk across the.
Federal
It's like
prison.
it's like the running track, and then like you just cross it. They're like, whoop! It's like a guy in
There's
a golf cart.
on the track. Yeah, yeah.
A Dodge Charger pulls up,
A fucking Jeep
fucking
Wrangler.
shoots you.
A Jeep Wrangler with like 30 fucking LED lights just jams out of the security office. bursts through
The
the
Georgia State Patrol will chase you all the way.
A Mustang skirts around the track, hits you.
Oh my god.
Oh, that reminds me. We gotta go to the secret area in Men in Black.
Oh,
On the cruise
so
ship?
so you guys have been to Universal, like we've gone before.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know
Yeah,
the Men
that
in Black
place is-
ride.
The secret area on Men in
I
Black.
don't
So
know,
no,
but-
you can get access to the downstairs place in Men in Black.
What's the downstairs place?
Like
It's-
you
it's
know
like-
where like you see like the star tentacle people on the computers whenever you're walking in the ride.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
So you can actually get down below with the aliens and just chill in that little lounge area if you ask someone. I learned this from a girl
like
on
that's
Tinder
not
because she had a
true.
photo of her down there just hanging out, and I was like, "How do I get down there? I need to know."
You ask.
And she
That's
was like,
it?
"You just got to know the right people," and I was like, well, I just got to ask around until someone says yes. She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "This is," I was like, so me and Chase went the other day, and I go like, "I got a question to one of the where I was like, can we get down there?" And she goes, "If there was more staff today, yeah, but no." She was like, "You have to come on a like slightly busier day, and then try." And I
Go
was like,
every
"Okay,
single day."
this is
Yeah, but that sucks because then you have to wait in line for everything.
yeah."
Just keep going.
I like to go whenever it's dead as fuck, so we get to just walk.
I want you guys to go every day until you can
Yeah.
get in.
And you
Got
need to
it.
burn
Yeah.
at least 5 hours a day.
I mean, we can.
We can.
I
we
mean,
got
hey, it's
that
gonna start
ability.
getting busier closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
Like now is the time.
It is our time to get down there and take
Go on
a
It's
Christmas
just
Day.
very expensive. Is the
Is
problem.
Disneyland like open Christmas Day? Disney World
Yes.
or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is scummy.
Hey, I have been told by something that I think as a group, as our friend group should do one year, is Disney at Dollywood.
Disney at Dollywood.
Does she
What the
show
fuck does
up?
that mean?
Dolly Parton's.
Dollywood.
Yes.
But what?
A
Disney?
a very
Oh,
dolly
I mean
Christmas.
Christmas at Dollywood.
Oh, jeez.
Is this where
I
one
was
of us,
told
like,
Christmas at Dollywood is actually insanely pretty.
we can probably
and
make
very
our own
cool.
like Dolly Parton starred movie. Okay, hear me out.
I thought this was Dolly.
I've got a
it
great
was about
idea.
Dalai Lama.
I've got a great idea. So
Dollywood.
in Dollywood, okay, the four of us go, okay, and then we all draw straws, okay, and then someone gets run over in the parking lot. Okay, the two of us are holding cameras. Okay, but like one of us discreetly, like maybe like a GoPro in the pocket or something like that, and the other person just has like an over the shoulder, just for production quality. You want it pretty high. And then we, just cause a huge ruckus, and then Dolly Parton will walk out of Dollywood, and then she'll save that person's life. She'll give like mouth to mouth, or touch with the healing power of
Can
Dolly.
I get run over, please?
Yeah. So we're draw straws. Don't worry, it'll be totally random. So
Can I get the short straw, please?
please, she touched my Dolly. I need her to kiss me.
It's all I want for Christmas, man.
We post it on TikTok and say a Dolly Parton Christmas.
A Dolly Parton Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
Making out with Dolly Parton.
But we all sign life insurances on each other, and then we all give it. So just in case, probably nothing will happen, but just in
Look,
case.
if I draw the short straw, I'm gonna die of excitement. All right.
You can take
I
a
won't
life
even get to the parking lot.
You could take a life insurance policy out on me, but you'd probably only get like $50. So.
Well, why? I don't really know
He's
how that
in
works.
stage 4 liver failure. His kidneys don't work. Has one lung.
Do you have to be super
I'm
healthy?
a
Like the
mentally
healthier you are, the more
I'm
money.
a depressed Gen Zer.
His brain doesn't work, obviously.
I am I've been in college for like 6 years. Hey, but a year and a half of that was COVID, so not my fault.
Yeah. I graduated. COVID got me to graduate.
I
It
graduated
did
right
the
before
opposite for me.
COVID.
It
And then
did
I was
it
like,
just made me sad.
All the jobs are closed.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I went to college right after high school, and then I dropped out because I hated what I was doing, and I hated my life, and I hated everything about it.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a year off because I've been in school since I was like fucking 6 years old, so I'm gonna chill for a little bit, work, save up money, and then a year passed. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to school. COVID, all school shut down, no acceptances. I'm like, that's cool. So then another year went by, and I'm like, all right, now I can go to school. It's all online. Oh shit. Now I'm not gonna learn anything.
My degree is useless online.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, with video production specifically, it's like unless you're getting the hands-on experience, if you're not getting it through your education,
It's
you're
a
gonna have
piece
to
of
get it
paper.
somewhere else. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's why I'm like, at this point, I'm just getting it fucking over with. I was like, I know what to do, and the classes don't really help me outside of just reiterating info I know.
Just having a bachelor's is pretty much what we're doing at this point.
Yeah, that's really it.
And it's not really something they check for, so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with staff positions, it would change. If it's you versus someone else and you're trying to get hired full-time at a production company and one of you has a BA and one of you doesn't, you have a similar resume, obviously the BA is going to win,
Yeah,
You can
Similar
just
interviews.
say you have a BA. What are they gonna do? Call up the school?
that is true. They're
They
too
did with
lazy
George
to do that.
Santos. They did with George Santos.
Did they?
Yeah, but how
Did they
long was
actually?
he
They
working
did.
for?
Funny.
Both of his education credentials were no, we never had a George Santos. What the fuck are you talking about? He never graduated.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
You need to look into that, man. He
You're
is
telling me
insane.
you lost my records at Harvard?
Harvard?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's.
Isn't that the plot to Suits?
Yeah.
Did George Santos just watching? He's like, "That's a I can
Good
do that."
idea.
No, what he
I
did
could
is
just say
he
I
watched Suits,
subletted.
got real
That's
high,
why I didn't have
watched
an
Suits.
address.
He got real high, watched Suits, and then RuPaul's Drag Race, and was like, "All right, this is my personality now. This is who
These
I
two
am."
things. Yeah.
I'm a super catty, shitty person, and also I know how to do political fraud.
Oh my God.
Well, we can end the podcast on a somber note because I just heard of a story about Bubba, a mayor in
Gump?
Alabama. Does anyone know the
okay.
story of Bubba?
No.
Oh, great! It's gonna be very
Bubba's
depressing.
a cat, right?
No, it's very depressing. It's a man.
Bubba
He's
the
a mayor.
Fat.
Okay.
He's in Alabama, so some stuff is frowned upon by the right wing that live there, that inhabit that space, And it turned out he had a secret
Pay
Instagram
attention.
where he would wear his wife's clothes and
I
and,
heard about this.
essentially in drag, and he would post it to this Instagram under a different name, all this stuff. And a guy, I forgot his name, but a reporter for like some Republican journalist, whatever, found out. He's like, I'm going to expose you. And he's like, please don't, because, you know, he's a mayor of a
Mhm.
Republican
Yeah.
town. And so he ends up doing it. Then he gets like super depressed because he's getting attacked by everyone. And then he leads police on like a car chase for like 10 minutes. It's not really a chase. He's just kind of like driving and won't pull over. He's not really speeding or anything. He's just driving.
So why are the
Just
police after
going.
him in the first place?
I guess he was like, you know, just fucking swerving, doing all kinds of weird
Just reckless
shit.
driving.
Oh, okay.
He was definitely probably trying to get the police's attention at that point. So he steps out the car with a gun and then just shoots himself in the head right there. Yep.
And that reporter
So
has to
thanks
live with
for
that for the rest
watching.
of his life.
He has disabled all of his tweets. He
Mhm.
will no longer tweet out.
That's
the
just fucked
reporter?
up,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Ever since that, he has not made a single comment on the internet. Fun fact.
Wow.
I mean, the reporter. Damn. What
Yeah.
a shitty person.
Hmm.
What a. So
I
that's
mean,
sauced up.
I just think like people don't understand. Like there's so much like political aggravation right now when
Yeah.
there's human beings who are affected by everything that's happening in politics. That's the frustrating thing. It's like people act like, you know, dressing in drag, being trans, being gay, reading books are political, when in reality that is just, you know,
That's just
that's
being
just
a
existing.
person. Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
fucking existing and public education. Not to lump that
Whoa,
part
whoa.
into it, but there's
I
human
ain't
beings
gay.
behind this, and then like the hate goes beyond the human beings. Like it's just like they've got this so vilified image of someone in their mind that they see someone being gay or dressing in drag, and they're like, this person is a menace to society. This person is trying to kill everybody. When that person was a mayor of a town, you don't necessarily. I don't believe that you become a mayor unless you got like sometimes political corruption, that sort of thing. But like, there's not
Obviously,
always
some people, you have a quality about you that people trust or like
or you're putting work into your
Yeah.
community is part of more what I'm saying. Like you're trying to better the town that you're from or you live in, or it's not out of malice. So to bring malice into it.
and then to have that reporter essentially blackmail.
Yeah.
Like that's straight up
It's not
blackmail.
even
Yeah.
blackmail, because there wasn't like an alternative. Was there? It's just like, I'm gonna out you and then out
From
you.
the story I heard, no, he was just saying, I'm like going to write up a story and expose you. and then-
For like, that's the thing.
For what?
For what?
For doing what?
For dressing in
for
dressing in
Existing.
drag?
It's just
For doing drag
Okay.
in a Republican area, duh.
It's just a tragedy. It's just like
Because I don't know. I feel like
that has nothing to do on your personality.
No,
like
not
that has
at all.
nothing to do with your ability to maintain like any political standing.
no, not at all.
You know how many people who are in Congress who probably like hire fucking dominatrixes and like squeal on the ground?
yeah.
So,
Andreas.
supposedly it's
Very common.
very common.
Yeah, men in
That's
power, believe it or
based.
not, have complexes about having power over them.
Yeah, but that's pretty based, so.
Well, yeah, exactly. Why the fuck does it matter? But like, they're vilifying people who like have that. I'm not saying that dressing
have
in drag
hobbies.
I'm not saying
Look,
dressing in
I'm
drag is
against it,
inherently
all right?
sexual
Hey,
I
or
don't
anything
think
like that.
women should ever be dominating men.
No, I'm gonna be
But
honest.
it's thoughts like that, and then they fetishize that. Like, there's a
Yeah.
reason why, like, the biggest porn searches in the South are, like, blacked. Black people fuck my wife. Watching a
cucking
black
kinda
man.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're fetishizing this because they have some weird hatred with this. Like, there's so much to unpack, and it's like, go to therapy. That's where I'll end it on. Go to therapy. If you have any weird fucking thoughts, go
Hey,
to therapy.
I'm gonna
Therapy is
be honest.
great.
If it came out that Trump was hiring dominatrixes and he was like being tied up,
That'd be based.
I might think differently.
Yeah,
about
I
him,
might
you know?
vote for him, actually. Hold on. If he's open
Like,
about it, too.
look,
If he goes,
all
guys,
you gotta say to get my vote, all right? This is to the politicians. All you need to get my vote: free dominatrixes for everybody. All right.
Andres, can you do your Trump accent?
Oh fuck! Hold on.
If he got he got exposed, but he's trying to own it, like for being tied up like a little piggy by a dominatrix.
Okay.
He has a really good Trump impression. Okay,
Fuck! I gotta remember how to do it.
you can get a couple tries. Like, I don't want to put you on the spot.
Suck in, breathe in.
I'm so excited.
And she told me that
I can't do it right now.
She told me to get on the.
She told me to get on the ground like a little piggy. It's like that's hot. You know.
There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
can't
There's
fault
nothing
me on
wrong
that.
with it.
You can't fault me. I can't be blamed.
I can't be blamed.
I can't fucking do it right now. Dude.
I did.
She told me to
I
bark
have a
like a
wife.
dog.
And I did.
Oh my fucking.
Fucking-
Oh well.
So
Thank you.
thanks for listening to Saw Stuff.
I can come when I can. When I'm on my knees like a little piggy.
The little
She-
piggies from the door.
She told me
Little oink.
when she told me
She told me to squeal,
And I did it.
and I
just
did
like
it
this.
anyway. And I told her, I'll give you the best. I give the best squeals.
All right. I guess you
I'm
got
just
my
doing
vote
a
now.
dude. I
Thank
can't
you.
even do trope
yeah.
right now.
No, that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. I did it.
so-
She told me my pee-pee was big, the biggest one she's ever seen.
She said about this big, finger to finger, giant, huge.
thanks for listening to Saw Stuff. New episodes Tuesday.
My pig squeals.
Thanks for listening to Saw Stuff.
I can't fucking do
Who's
it.
got their best pig squeal?
Hey.
You guys got any pig squeals?
No, I don't know.
You know what? No.
Fucking cowards.
We'll say that for the Patreon.
That's not a squeal. Y'all are cowards. You get ended up pig squeal. That's pretty good.